Hey, how's it going, YouTube? It's Arnell Dice Grinders. I think I put the title in here wrong. Trip Report 5, and it's probably only 4. That's okay. But anyway, spent the day, or the rest of the day, checking out Edgewater. Found out, Edgewater, I saw uh, Cashier Cage mentioned it had 14-foot table and was good for playing like solo. Uh, but I got there and it was a roll to win table. So they must have got rid of the 14-footer. Uh, I actually didn't play it. It was a $5 min. Uh, I'm not really interested to play the roll to wins. I want to play actual tables. Looks like we got Jim Badger 87 out there. Hey, how's it going? Uh, Not doing too bad. I'm down a little bit, but not too bad. So I went ahead and head over to the Golden Nugget because that was a table I haven't had a chance to play on. It's actually pretty small. It was like a 10-foot table. The unique thing about it is they had a bet on there that's called the Hot Shooter, uh, and that's actually the first place I've seen have that. So what it was, it's kind of like a all day hot bet. So the max you could put on it is 5. Uh, I did pretty good on there. Actually hit it like 3 times. Had me and the dealers on there. So it is a bet that if I see it at a table, I would definitely bet it. Because if you got $5 on there for max, I think the odds went from hitting 2 numbers, which was like 5 odds. And then the next step, I think 3, if you hit 3 numbers, odds went to 10, and then 20, 50, 100, and then the max, I think, was 200. So for a $5 bet, a chance to win $1,000 bucks, that's a no-brainer bet for me. That and I noticed every time I hit it, uh, they kept us up. So even though uh, I ended up hitting it, and then it went to the next shooter. They actually kept our bets up, so mine and the dealer bets uh, on that bonus bet, which was kind of neat. I didn't really see too many people playing it, but I played it. I was pretty much the only one. I think I saw one other person play it, uh, but it was an interesting bonus bet. That table definitely had some underlayment on there, padding, um, even though it was short. Table, I actually had to shoot from the end because I'm used to the bigger tables, so shooting, stick left or right, uh, I would have too much energy on the dice because I'm used to tossing on the bigger tables. Um, but that one was actually fun to play on. I was actually surprised. Uh, so I was there and I played, off a couple hundred, uh, played for a few hours, like I said, and hitting those bonuses. Uh, Unfortunately, I started betting on everybody else. We were actually having fun at the table, and then there was a few guys. They were Asian, and it was funny because they kept betting the field, and that was like the only bets they were playing, and they were doing kind of like field parlays. So if they lost it, they'd buy in and double it up. It was interesting to watch, um, but all good. I didn't hit up Tropicana. I didn't get a chance to hit that up, so I'm planning on hitting that up on Tuesday. So I did find out there was a fiasco for the car rental that I had scheduled for tomorrow. I was actually using one of those ride shares. Uh, the ride share, uh, seemed like a better option for me because I didn't know how far the airport was and things like that. But it got canceled, so I went ahead and just booked the car rental, from the airport. So I'll have to pick it up over there and drop it off over there. But luckily, I was able to book a car for tomorrow because I'm heading over to Big AZ's meetup Monday. Badger says, "Have you checked out the Tropicana yet?" I actually haven't. We were gonna walk over there, but then I looked when we were at like the Nugget and stuff like that, and I was like, that looks a little far for me. So uh, I told her we'll take the shuttle. We didn't have to play it today, so I wasn't too worried about it um, because I know I'll play it, and then I'll see which tables. I'm still debating on the tables. I did have a good time at Golden Nugget. Little little table, and uh, it did have some bounce. The Harris tables have bounce. Um, Aquarius, that one seemed pretty fair. It's just I got to get used to the lower height, uh, and then once I got that figured out, I'd be all right. Riverside, their tables. I like the cruise, at all of them. It's just that no dice setting. That's kind of, like I said, it throws me off. Um, but they will put it on the numbers you want. I probably should have had them change it when I was down to single numbers, because as soon as they uh, saw me get down to like one number, they were like, "Oh man," they wanted us to hit it because I always had the dealers on there. But it's tough. It was tough. Even Harrah's missed their ATSs, one number. Um, it's just need to get used to the tables a little bit more. Jim says should be $5 tables during the weekdays. Yeah, hopefully it is. That'll help me out. Then I could do some different strategies. I'm not buying in too much on each of the tables because I'm just low roller, trying them out, testing them out, with my toss to see how the dice react. Bunch of the tables, they weren't reacting like the way I wanted. Uh, Even when I switched the dice to different sets and stuff like that, it's just the bounce. Definitely gets to you. Looks like just as Jen is out there. No dice setting is a ridiculous rule. Yeah, I haven't. That's the first for me to actually run into a place that actually enforce that. Um, kind of, interesting. Says your camera is shaking a bunch. Yeah, it's actually because I'm just holding it up. So holding it up with my hand, you know, I should have it on a stand, but I don't have a tripod or anything. So I know a few of you mentioned uh, what is that? How I pronounce the Laughlin. So now I know it's Laughlin. Uh, Thanks for pointing that out. I know Jen uh, mentioned it, and also Mark Mad Hatter. Yeah, I think I said it Laughlin or called it Laughlin, but nice to know I was saying it wrong. That's good to know. Tomato, tomato. So it says, which place was it? It was actually Riverside Casino. They actually have a sign on their tables that says no dice setting. I took a picture of it, so I thought it was kind of funny. So hopefully, we'll be out in Vegas tomorrow. I pick up the car 8 in the morning instead of 10. So we'll probably be out in Vegas early. Um, go out there just for a day trip and then head back. Let's see, is Riverside part of another conglomerate? It's not Caesars. Riverside is actually uh, the first like casino over here by the guy Don Laughlin. So that's his casino. And actually, out of all the casinos that we've been to, uh, Riverside is actually the most, I'd say, seemed like the most happening. Yeah, Riverside. They got a bowling alley in there. There's theater and stuff like that. Arcade. Uh, even had what is that, like a club in there. So I think that's actually the place everybody like enjoys, because every time I took the taxi, everybody was heading over there to Riverside. I'd say Riverside and Aquarius are probably seem like the larger, not as outdated as Harrah's over here. I'll have to check out Tropicana still. I'm not sure how theirs is. Looks like yep, Badger says 90 miles drive to Vegas. Not bad. Yeah, that hour and a half. So we're looking forward to that. My wife likes to do drives and stuff. Yeah, check out Laughlin, the Cancun of the desert. I haven't heard it that, but it is nice. I mean, it's like relaxing, is what I find. I mean, it's like so quiet over here. It it's like tripping me out. Is this trip part of a junket? Yep, it's a Caesars junket. Actually, the different casinos I found out, they knew. Uh, they asked me if I was part of the junket, and I asked because like Golden Nugget, when they asked me about it, I asked them if they do junkets. They basically said out here it's only Caesars and Riverside are allowed to do the junkets for whatever reason. Something with deals with the airport or something like that is what one of the dealers mentioned to me. All right. Well, I mean, it's been pretty good. I actually like it out here at Laughlin, or at Laughlin. We got to pronounce it right. Um, because we've been taking that water taxi, we haven't even seen like what the traffic's like. The water taxi I actually like because it's like less than 10 minutes to go from Harrah's all the way to Riverside. Definitely enjoy it, especially on nice days. The being out on the water and the boat and stuff like that's nice. All right, well, I got to get some rest, wake up early, and go pick up the car. But we'll keep you posted, let you know how Vegas is. I'm not sure if anybody posted any of their trip reports on how they're doing in Vegas. I haven't seen anything pop up. Jim says ride them at night is cool with all the lights. Yeah, we actually did. So I got a video during the day taking the ride and at night. So I'll probably post those up, just so people that haven't been out here see how it is. But yeah, it's definitely nice with all the lights. Not all the casinos, like some of them were closed. I think what is that? That Colorado Bell's closed. Um, you know, Dealers told me it was something with the foundation, like it was sinking or something like that. But yeah, it was definitely relaxing. Yep, Jim says love it on the river, relaxing. Yeah, first time on the Colorado River. It's definitely nice. It's pretty calm. Earlier, I know we've seen a bunch of people on jet skis and stuff like that, and you can rent them. So if it was probably a little bit hotter, Uh, I would, do the jet skis, get into that, because I like doing stuff like that, um, to stay active. All right, we'll catch you guys later. Have a good night. Badger says it was a cool casino, like a riverboat. Yeah, the Colorado Bell. Yeah, it looks like it would have been a nice casino. I'm surprised. I guess some of the crews, when they were telling me about it, they were hoping that someone buys it up and fixes it up. So hopefully, I mean, it looks like a big property there. Oh, I got Roman, born to roll. Hey, how's it going? Long time. I was just about to get off here and get some rest. Wake up early and meet up with Big AZ and everybody out there. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night.